What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a windy, rainy Sunday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm relaxing at the house, getting ready to have a beer. Today hasn't been the greatest day. The Eagles lost to the New York Giants in the train wreck that is the NFC East. Anderson almost got final destination on his ride home. A tree fell. There was really high winds today throughout the northern part of Ohio, and trees were down everywhere. So I guess one fell across the road that he was on the way back to Cleveland. Luckily, nobody was hurt, no injuries, no fatalities, anything like that. But still, it has to be scary to have a tree fall in front of you and almost hit your car. So the beer I have today is Endless Bummer by Masthead Brewing. Masthead is out of Cleveland, Ohio. Anderson had actually picked this one up and thought we were going to share it. Thought it was a new beer we both hadn't had. But he found out that he'd actually drank this at the brewery a couple weeks back. So I guess I get the benefit from this. I'll have the entire can. Now, what's kind of neat about this can is they have some branding on it. This was put together as part of Cleveland Beer Week. Cleveland, like many other cities, has a beer week, and they have all kinds of events with different bars and breweries going on. And they put out a bunch of beers that are actually branded with the Cleveland Beer Week logo. Because of COVID, things had to change, and they kind of had to adapt on the fly and change the event a bit. So it's not kind of the open to the public thing we generally associate with beer weeks in other cities, but they did have some ticketed events, and they had some auctions and some different things associated with Cleveland Beer Week, so it did go forward in some form during the pandemic. What's kind of interesting about this one, Endless Bummer, kind of see we have this, I don't know if it's supposed to be some kind of horse here. Looks like it has a mask on, so I guess commemorating our year of wearing masks. This beer is a Farmhouse Saison. It says here, this sessionable Saison was brewed with orange peel, coriander, chamomile, ginger, and grains of paradise for Cleveland Craft Beer Week 2020. We hope this beer will be a reprieve from this year's seemingly endless series of bummers. That's some true words right there, Masthead. So Cleveland Beer Week was supposed to be the 24th through 31st of October, just a few weeks ago, but I guess it just went down in the limited fashion. So Masthead Brewing, just a little bit about them. I went to the website. This is, I think, the second beer I had from them. I had their pumpkin beer for Halloween. The brewery looked pretty cool. They do have, a range of beers that are available. Looks like they are open. They have a lunch and a dinner menu, a lot of stuff, kind of typical pub fare, I guess, pizza, appetizers, sandwiches, stuff like that. So it looked like a pretty neat place. The building itself was an auto dealership that was opened in 1921, so it's kind of on the historical register, I guess, so kind of a neat building. And it is dog friendly, so if you have dogs, check it out. If you've been to Masthead, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I know Anderson has been there. I'm sure some of you have been as well. I haven't been out there yet, but I would like to check it out. So let's check this out. Endless Bummer. I'm using the North Peak glass today. Picked this up while I was in Traverse City, Michigan a few years ago. My uncle and cousins were over visiting. They were up in Traverse. I went up there, a beautiful part of the country if you've never been. And North Peak's a pretty solid brewery. All right, that smells nice. Kind of light straw color. Lot of bubbles going on here, quite effervescent. The head is nice, thick, white, kind of frothy like you'd expect from one of these. Smell, kind of get a little bit of like the orange peel, maybe coriander or something like that, a little bit of orange peel and some spice. It's not real heavy, just kind of light. It smells quite nice. Taste is kind of the same. I'd say it kind of leads with the orange peel, so you kind of get a little bit of the citrus up front, followed by some spice. I guess the coriander, grains of paradise, those kind of things. Then at the end, you get a slight ginger taste. You don't really taste the ginger a whole lot. I was kind of wondering how they were going to work that in. Ginger, when done right, is awesome. I really quite like ginger. When done wrong, it's terrible because it can be quite a strong taste. Obviously a strong flavor. So if you kind of go too heavy with it, it would kind of mask everything else in the beer. I don't think they did that here. I mean, I think you can pick up the ginger, you can pick up all the distinct flavors, but they all kind of meld together as well pretty good. So again, this is a light, drinkable beer, crushable beer. Comes in at 5.9% ABV, so not too crazy on the ABV. As the ratings, Untapped, they got a 3.85. Beer Advocate, NA, there was one rating, I think, and the person gave it a 4, but there wasn't enough of a sample size there to give it a rating. Overall, I think this is a solid beer. I'd be happy to drink another one of these, so it would definitely get the thumbs up. If you like the video, please give me the thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. If you have friends or family that are interested in beer videos, please share. Always trying to grow the audience, have more people involved in the conversation about different beers around the country, around the world. I'm always happy to hear what you like, what you don't like. If you've had the beers I've had, tell me what you think about them. If there's something you'd like to suggest, and if I can find it, I'll be happy to give it a shot. Until next time, cheers.